Hey everybody, it's Mordecai, and not feeling the best right now, not gonna lie. Um, kind of feel really drained for no reason, seemingly. But I don't know. I just wanted to share my thoughts about some stuff that's been going on in my brain, like the past hour, I guess. Has been since this depressive slump started, and yeah, I'm not wearing a hat because I just decided to record this on the fly. So my hair looks shit. I slept all day. um, but yeah, I was listening to "I'm Not Dead" by Boyinaband, which it's a really great song. Always relate to it, and I was just thinking about how last year I know, like I was really on top of posting at least two fics every month and like being consistent with it, except for I think the summer. I've talked about it a lot on this channel, and since creating You Look Like a Girl, I haven't really been sticking to that schedule. And it's been like since November 3rd is when I posted the first chapter. And there's a line in I'm Not Dead where Dave sings about how I don't feel like creating. I'm tired of asking Google how to find motivation. I don't think there's anything I don't think there's anything I've made that's as good as I'm capable of. Um, which kind of hit me because I was like, what do I have to show for it? Because, yeah, I write and stuff, and I'm a creative writing major. It's kind of my thing. I've always been writing. Like, I knew I wanted to be a writer since I was like 10 years old. I'm 23 now. And I know it's not like the most profitable job, and I'm already poor as is, trying to get by. And I don't know. Like, I don't make money from it, from writing and from posting fics, which I get it. People have financial struggles. And it just bums me out that people do read my fics and see them and stuff. And they don't, I don't know, they don't think to even try and like donate something. Like, even $1 goes a long way. And as I said, like, I get struggles. But like, even when I thought like I was gonna be like out of money for the month, like I would donate to people who needed it. So I don't know. It's just me being. I don't want to like boast and say I'm the most generous person because there have been definitely times when I don't want to like, give people money because like either I'm in a tight spot and wouldn't want to risk it, or just feel like someone else will do it because that's a thought we all have. Um, just based on that, like how I don't get income from something I do, even though like I enjoy doing it, whether or not I do get paid, it's just, nice if I did get some monetary reward from it. It's an award, sorry. Just rambling off the cuff here, but it kind of makes it a little less worth it, I guess, in the long run. Because yeah, I'm getting all these hits and views and kudos, and I've been getting more comments lately on my fics, which is awesome. And yeah, um, and I had to take a seat back and realize that yes, there is something that I've created that I'm immensely proud of. And I mean, I can't even stop talking about it on this channel when I've been gone for like a month and a half. And that is as good as I'm capable of. And hell, I'll even say that's better than what I'm capable of because I love the hell out of you, Eli. And if it weren't for your comments and your messages, I don't think I would even think. Yeah, it sounds redundant. I don't even think that I would be that confident and knowing that this is better than what I'm capable of, because I've been able to do so many callbacks and so many like little Easter eggs, like you've pointed out before, in different chapters, and like having the reader like, call back from previous chapters. And how you said the other day that like my conversations flow so well together, and like I never really noticed that. And yeah, it's just coming all together. Like, it's still an ongoing series. I'm working on chapter 24 right now. I'll post chapter 23 in the comments below, or in the description, whatever the fuck. um, but it is better than what I ever thought. And I've mentioned having struggles with keeping chapters going, and chapter 23 was kind of easy to get through, I guess. There's a lot of drama in it. Chapter 22 was hell, because, like, I didn't know if it was going to fit. And that's always been, like, a turnoff for me for not writing more chaptered fics, is, like, this is probably going to, like, not make any sense, or be able to carry on the story I'm trying to tell. And so keep them as one-offs rather than, like, maybe ruin the story with unnecessary stuff, or unnecessary details and unnecessary plot points. But, jeez. YLLAG has, like, totally changed the ballgame for how I think about my writing, and just, you are my biggest supporter, Eli, and I can't thank you enough for that. And, like, I am grateful for people who are able to, like, read my stuff, and, like, this isn't, like, a call-out video or anything, as I said. It's just getting stuff off my chest. Like, I get people are poor, like me, and can't donate or whatever, but you just supporting me that way, Eli, like, holy shit. Yeah, this turned into me gushing about you, which I'm still gonna write an email and, like, do the same, like, gush about you and that, so look forward to that. But, yeah. And I think this video really came to a head because I was thinking, like, back in my past, because I've always, like, written in my free time, or, like, spare time, or hell, I've even, like, written some, like, notes about my fics in class, because, like, there's some classes when they're like, oh, you don't have to, like, really write notes because they're PowerPoints. I'll write, I'll still write notes that pertain to, like, the PowerPoint and stuff, because I would like extra notes. I will forget stuff easily. But at the same time, like, when there might be, like, information that I might already know, or it's just, like, a discussion, I'll, you know, write that down, like, this is what's going to happen in this chapter, because I will forget it as well, and I want to stay awake during class, and, like, I've noticed, like, if I'm not, like, eating, drinking, or, like, writing something, that I will more than likely fall asleep, just because depression! Unhealthy coping mechanisms. Sleep is my number one. But yeah. There was this one time I told my friend Sid, I was writing down a smut idea for a fanfic, Dan and Phil, PH fan, and Dr. Stein, I love and miss her. She's not dead, she moved. That sounded like she had died. Oh my god. But, she came and, like, stood right in front of me while I was writing this down, and I'm like, oh god, she can see it, and, like, I tried to subtly cover it with my arm, but she could tell I was trying to hide it from her, so yeah. There's sometimes when I shouldn't be writing it in class, like, if I don't, I'm gonna lose it, and yeah. I still pay attention in class, though, and try to, like, contribute what I can. There's just some classes where I don't feel it's worth it, because, like, I don't know. In, like, poetry, for example, like, anyone can have their own interpretation, and, like, they can still think that my opinion's wrong, and it's kind of shit. But, that's why, like, in those classes I don't really speak up. And really, this semester, I've been really speaking up in my sociology classes, because, like, I love not just the lectures and, like, the class, I love the professor, because, oh my god, she puts 120 plenty into what she does. I fucking love her for that. So yeah, shout out to Foster. She's amazing. And yeah, I could go on about her too. And yeah, I'm an emotional boy right now. So please forgive my gushing, I guess. Or don't. Because, like, I shouldn't be feeling bad for, like, exposing my emotions. Because those are natural. And yeah, if you got a problem with it, suck my dick. It's a bit rude, but I mean, it's the truth. Because, like, yeah, I'm a guy. But, I am a human and I have emotions too, and that's natural. Like, the singer that Foster has introduced me to, Otup, crying is just as natural as laughter. So yeah, and I've been wanting to cry like for the past hour and a half because of all these feelings that are not really bottled up. Because like there have been times on campus when I'm just walking and randomly like tear up or cry and stuff. So not bottled up, but just still hard to deal with. And I'm trying to, but it's just a lot. And yeah, I'm trying to express them how I can. And one of those outlets is this video, even though it probably doesn't make any sense and it's probably just me blubbering on, which is totally fine too. But yeah. This video also came to a head because I was like, oh, I got off on a tangent. Saying that phrase again. I remember what I was going to say initially. Because, like, since I was 10, I've written. And, like, I've written poetry, I've written prose, short fiction. I've even tried to write in autobiographies, like, boring as my life is, or was when I was, like, 10, 11, 12, around that age. Oh my gosh. Cringe. But, I remember being so excited to share my work with everybody who was, like, in my life. And, like, you know, my mom supported me. My grandparents supported me. And then, like, I'd show my stepdad, and he's just like, that's good, I guess. No feedback or anything. You just, like, say that and not even act like you're interested. It doesn't take that much to pretend, at least. And I've always internalized that. And I feel like that's led to a lot of my emotions that, like, lead to me putting myself down. Like, oh, I'm okay, I guess, at this thing, or, it's whatever, or meh. Those, like, neutral kind of ideas towards myself. Like, I'm okay, but I'm not great. And that's why I am putting so much passion into You Look Like a Girl, because I enthusiastically, wholeheartedly love it. And there have been some questionable things that, like, I go back and read it. Like, there's a lot of smut, for example. And, I mean, that's okay, but it's just, like, sometimes I'm like, maybe that wasn't necessary, but at the same time, just, like, whatever. Because the initial point of You Look Like a Girl was just to, like, go off of Dave's song, You Look Like a Girl. Big shocker, you know, where did I get the title for that song from? Or for the fic from? But yeah, it was mainly just, like, a comment on how, like, people take androgynous looking people and assign a binary label to them. And, you know, Dave in that fic is Daphne, because she is a trans woman, and I'm a trans man, so, like, I'm trying to put my own experiences into that, as well as, like, stuff I've researched and that I've heard from, like, my trans female friends. And it's been great. It's the one thing I can say without a doubt that I am amazing at. And, you know, there's some instances where, like, even after, like, I've posted it, and I'm like, oh shit, that could have gone way better. And I'll have people reassure me. And it's amazing. It really is. And that reassurance has led me to knowing, not just thinking, but knowing that I am making something that's worth it. And just, it's wow. Like I've said before, my like ability to do chapters and my ability to like not completely like world build, but at least like character development has definitely developed with these 23 and counting chapters. And I'm glad that like at least someone's noticed it and not just myself. Excuse me, I just ate dinner, so but yeah. I'm just I'm allowing myself to say that I'm proud of the work that I'm making. And I never really thought that, I mean, I wanted it to mean something to me, but I never thought it would mean this much because holy shit. It's the thing that I want to work on even when I'm in like these depressive slumps because I know someone else is looking forward to it just as much as I am putting the effort into it. And that's the best feeling. And I don't want it to end. So I've had someone question, like, how long is this going to go on? But I mean, one, I don't really know. At one point before Eli and I were talking about this one part, I think it was like the beginning of February, um, where I was like, this is probably going to end in a couple of chapters. But then he brought up this point, and that inspired me. And I was like, hey, wait a minute, we could do this. And just talking back and forth made me realize that there is way more story to tell, and that I'm going to tell it. And it's not going to be like boring or anything to drag that out longer. It's just going to, like, add to what's already there. And it's going to be necessary. And yeah, I'm just psyching myself up for it because it's going to be amazing. It's going to be hard work. It always has been hard work. And yeah, I'm just really glad that this idea came to me and that it's been going on this long and continues to keep going because I want to see it through. This is the one fic that I don't want to abandon. It's my baby. And it kind of bites because like I'm not able to really work on other fics, but that's fine because this one deserves my full attention. It also kind of sucks because like I don't really want to work on my screenplay I'm supposed to be writing for my senior project or my short story that I'm going to turn in for editing and publishing, but I'm going to like do this thing where I'm like, oh, if I am able to like write however many pages for my screenplay, I can go work on You Look Like a Girl for like an hour and just, give myself positive reinforcement like that. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works. But like, I have nothing but positive things to say about You Look Like a Girl, the journey I've been on since then, and like, it's only been like 2.5, 3 months. I'll be 4? Yeah, it'll be 4 March 3rd. So, can't believe I have like 24 chapters almost, and it's been 4 months. Like, that's wild to me. And I'm excited. Wholeheartedly for every chapter, even if like they're full of smut, like I mentioned before. Like, all of those things are hard to incorporate, they're hard to write about, but they need to be written about because they're real. And these struggles are real from trans people, and people need to write about it in a way that is easier for people who are misinformed or aren't trans but like are supportive of the trans community to be aware of, and at least like realize that these things do happen. And like a form of content that's easier to swallow than like someone preaching like, oh, this is what happens to trans people and you need to be more aware of it. And like either you do it or you're shit kind of mentality, if that makes sense. So yeah, like trying hard not to like make it preachy because these things happen and all. Sorry, got a message from my mom. Oh, okay. She says she's bringing me stuff, so cool. I don't know what she's bringing me, but cool. Anyway, yeah, I don't want you look like a girl to be preachy and be like, oh, you're doing these things wrong if you're not like, uh, what's an example from the fic? If you're not like physically fighting a transphobe or something, which almost happened in like chapter 2, 3 around that time. Yeah, that was early on, and stuff like that's still gonna happen in these fics. Like, there's some drama, there's some action. Like I was telling someone else, that some family members had to be transphobic because it's not realistic for everyone to just be on board with it, and it sucks. And I'm having to draw from some experience in my life that I've kind of repressed, and I'm just like, I don't want to touch that. And, it's worth it, though. It really is. And I'm not going to shut up about this fic, so... Sorry, not sorry. Oh. So, yeah. Just wanted to give myself a bit of a pep talk. Also, just gush about people who have been helping me, especially these past few months, whether they know it or not. And yeah, it's been a wild ride. And You Look Like a Girl has definitely helped me through it. So, here's to 20 plus more chapters. I don't know how many there's gonna be, like I told my friend. But hey, let's hope. At least I hope that there's gonna be 20 plus more chapters. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening to me like just ramble about my state of being and my state of mind for a good, I don't know how many minutes it is. I can't see. We'll see when I upload this. But however long this was, thanks for sticking with me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate especially the people who I mentioned in this video who have helped me. And yeah. Just don't really know how to end this video. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one.